What's going on? Hello. All right. Do we have a URL that we can share? If not, we might not, unless I can find it on the YouTube. What's going on? Okay. Share. All right, doing this. What's going on? How you doing? Let's see here. That's a okay. Copy. Screen it. What's going on? How you doing? Doing all kinds of the shop stuff today. We're working on the bike. We're trying to get, we will get it more visible at night. That's what, okay, here we go. How you doing? Close enough. How you like the, here we go. Save it to there. Okay. Delete. Justified design. Copy. There it is. Just letting people know. There it is. Posting. 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 We're posting. All right. Enjoy the chat, chatistas. Let's do that. That's going to be good. Let's go back to the book. Go over here. That's good. Loading pretty fast. So, working on bike today, working on the bike. How you doing? Subscribe. We're going to be pulling stuff up. I'm just sending, just getting the invites out. We're going to be putting LEDs on the bike. custom LEDs, stuff like that. Just making the bike more visible at night. There we go. Yeah, sorry. With the mic, even with a mic, I felt like I had to yell and not just talk into it. Well, we got the bike back there. I might do some other stuff to it. We had it up here the other day. How you doing? Like and subscribe, please. If you like the content, certainly. If you like shop work, stuff like that. Here we go. Like and subscribe. What's up? Let's do this one. All right. Here we go. Enough of the foolery, enough of the shenanigans. What's up? That should be good. We're working on bike stuff. We're working on 1,000 subs so we can monetize. Glory to God. How you doing? We'll see if the chat works. Is the chat working? Hey, what's up? Hi. Aw, Linda, thank you. You're subbing. So am I. Give me a sub. Yeah. Oh, you're awesome. Oh, you're awesome. 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 Linda, 081779 Reigns. So what we're doing a bunch of stuff. Thank you, Lord. What's up, Hayden? What's up, Dixon? Happy birthday, Dixon. That's good. That's good. You guys like bikes? I like bikes. Let's go. Awesome. Awesome. Love you guys. Much appreciated. Thank you for all the subs. We're going to be doing this live. We're going to be doing this full time soon. And so we got plenty, and I mean plenty. Once we do it full time, we're going to be able to get through things a lot easier. I got plenty of stuff coming, plenty of really cool things. This is a new bike. What do you think of the bike? It's kind of red. It's got words on it. You know, red and black and silver. Pretty cool. Let's get you guys in the right spot. So check this out too. This is another good design. I'm going to switch this up a little bit. Hope all is well. Happy work party. What time is it? You guys are awesome. Seriously appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out. We're going to kick off this party. You know what I'm saying? We're going to kick it off. We're going to take care of this bike big time. Let's try to get it maybe at a good angle for you guys. You guys can see what we're doing. So, what we are doing, you're awesome. So encouraging. Thank you, Linda. Yeah. So. We're probably going to take off this sticker. I might just heat gun this sticker off for a little bit. Let me try to see if we can go off on that. There we go. I'm going to heat gun this sticker up a little bit. Much better. So, just got the bike. Got it off of Facebook. Seems to work pretty good. Little touch-ups here, little touch-up there. I may end up masking all this off at one point, and one time, and then repainting. So I'm going to pull these stickers off. Let me see if I can't do that starting up right now. Let's keep you guys involved as I walk around the property. What's up? Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Please, please. You get the drill. What is this? Heat gun's right here. I think this heat gun's going to work good in pulling off. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. I think this heat gun is going to work very good in taking this sticker off. Yeah, let's do that. Let's hold on for a second, fellas. Guys. Okay, turning that off. All right. Still in full mode. It's going to get a little bit less. Yeah, it's going to be, well, it's probably pretty good already. Okay. Okay. Let's try this one time. First things first, like I said, we're gonna do LEDs, but I'm gonna take a test lap with this heat gun. We should probably turn down some of the volume here. Pulling that off. See if it still does it. A little bit. Let's see, maybe let's try another power source. That seems to be better. Ooh, that's warm. Heat gun, good heat gun. Seemed like it was. See if I can't, let's go over here. So I'm just gonna jump into this right quick and see what we can get done as far as pulling these stickers off, because I'm gonna end up putting Justified Design stickers on this bike. Not commandeering it, but we're gonna mod it and stuff like that. Little bit here, a little bit there. So, see how well this works in pulling this sticker up. Any of you guys do biking? Comment and subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. We love you guys. We appreciate you. We like hanging out and all that good stuff. This is gonna... There we go. That's coming off pretty easy. Wow. Okay, let's get you guys in here. Hello. Man. A little bit closer. Okay. Yep, just a little more peeling. This might be kind of a detailed sticker. Not sure what the name of the bike was, the manufacturer. I don't think that this is necessary. This might be the manufacturer, but So we're prepping it for paint, and that's going to come in a little while. But so far so good. And we can let's go to the. I could do that. Here we go. Okay. Let's go get some stuff. Can you guys see down this line? All right. How you doing? Setting you up. Just setting you up. For some good stuff. Oops. Okay. All right, let's get some of that cleaner out of here. That's acetone, okay. Acetone. Okay. We got a lot of cleaners in here. This is a good one. Hopefully that's straight. Is it that? It's not backwards, is it? Doesn't seem like. Yeah, that seems like the image. Seems like it's mirror image. That has to do with that kind of thing in the settings, I imagine. So let's grab a brag down here. Soon we'll have all the good stuff. Yep, you guys will be thoroughly amazed. Here we go. Oh, cleaner than clean, guys. So good. Boy, this is gonna even clean the whole thing up. That's good. Oh man, that makes it, shines this black right up. What this does, this is like Goof Off. That's what this is. Same thing as Goof Off. And what it does is it takes off the glue on stickers and stuff like that. So whenever you take a sticker off, you can use this on a metal, plastic, painted, whatever kind of painted surface. Probably, most likely, would be best. And then now let's go. I'm going to switch the thing around. Get it started. Go in the other direction. Oh, no blast on it this time. Woo! Awesome. Okay. That's okay. Let that go like that. This is another story. This phone thing, I don't know. We're going to get it working right. Take this sticker off also. Let's do it. I'll talk to you guys here about this in a little bit. This is awesome. This is a new purchase. It's a bike lock I'd like to show you. Got it on Amazon. Awesome. Very good idea. Hope all is well. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. Get a nice heat on it. Heat up that glue a little bit, make it a little bit easier to pull off. Baking it, really. That's okay. It's coming off. Good heat gun, like I said. Okay. Nice and warm. Not hot, not scalding, just nice and warm. You can see some of the glue left where the actual letters were. Good logo. But this is going to be Justified Design down there. We're getting that made soon. All right. Let's clean this side up. I got some stuff to show you guys. Yep. We went through a lot of it before, or some of it. I guess maybe just a small amount. Yeah, anyways. But I'm showing you part of the process of putting it on. And so these LED strips. I don't know about magnetic coming. That's pretty sweet. Magnetic. Hallelujah. That's a good idea. Magnetic strip on the back. Hello. Thank you for a like, comment, and subscribe. What's going on in the comments? Hello, David Chambers. What's up? Oh, I love you, buddy. You're awesome. Yep. All right. Anyways, you are appreciated, David. Okay. There we go. So here we go. Let's drop some naphtha on it again. Everybody give David some love in the chat. Seemed to be wanting to be heard. There we go. Look at that. That cleans it up pretty good. This would be just a light, you know. Pulling it apart, the most of the work in painting this would be pulling it apart. And yeah, thank you for your comment, David. Dave, you know you're putting your name on the internet, just so you know. Just to let you know, bud. Yeah, no warning, no nothing. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, just, you know, it's good to take care of yourself if you can. God takes care of you first. I know that. Let's do this. That was successful. This is a really good invention. Design. That's what we do here. We don't typically critique design, but I will show you some good products out there. Bike lock. Some of you have seen this. Maybe many. Maybe some have not. I was not aware of this until I saw it on Amazon. Real easy. Give me a moment. Some of them have different ways to unlock it and stuff like that. That's it. Easy. Pretty good design. How y'all doing? Love you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. You guys are awesome. Love you, David. Okay. So, and I just put it right back up in there. Good stuff. Love you guys. Comment and subscribe on the YouTube channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs. We're on the way to 1,000 subs. So thank you for all your subscriptions. Check out the channel. Watch it. Just let it run, you know, all day if you're working around the house or something like that. Good videos on there. We've got many that are in the can, shot, to be edited, and to come out. And so, but we're working on that. That seems to be a process. That's the biggest hurdle to get over is editing. But we got lots of shorts coming out. Some easy stuff. That's what we're able to do, is just the kind of easy stuff at this point. And so let's, I think I'm probably, yeah, let's do that. Let's get this back off. That was successful. Well done, easy. Let's get this over here. All right, we'll put that back up in a bit. All right. Now, what I can show you guys Let's put this naphtha back. Let's clean up first. Easy cleanup. So ChatGPT said that this, for the amount of time, and this was months ago, really, probably 5 months ago, maybe something like that, but we were in the top 15% of growth of all YouTube channels. Per amount of videos, per time, per subscribers, maybe just videos per subscribers, something like that. We were at 190 or something, 190, and we've had to, well, yeah, we gotta, you know, there's rent, so we gotta pay the bills somehow. God does it, but yep. So we're awesome. So let's see here. That goes back. So this is what I want to show you guys. This is when I was all jacked up to share with you guys. Like and subscribe. Hello. What we're doing today, this is what we've done on a lot of stuff. This is a light emitting diode strip. It's an LED strip. It's about 4 foot long. This is what we use on the golf game in the backyard. And so this right here, this goes into a pool noodle. And on the end right here, we've soldered on, I have soldered on these, not these ones. This one came from the factory like that, I think. But other than that, we've soldered on these USB-C stuff. And so, hello. So what we're doing is going to see how well this stuff kind of looks on the bike, because this strip is a 5-volt strip. 5 volts. The whole thing is 40 watts, and this was 16 foot, 40 watts. This is cut in. This is a fourth of a full strip, so this is about 10 watts right here. And if you get that kind of stuff, you get it. If not, you know, you can learn, certainly. And so this holder right here has got 4 AA batteries. AA, pretty easy, good battery. 4 of them. It's a holder, and it's got a connector here. It's got a little 9-volt connector on top of it, because the in series it goes down and up and through the other side. So that's one's red and one's black. So there you go. You make the connection like that, and then you solder the end, also this female end, on here. And you got the male end here, male and female, and you go male and female. There we go. Tron clothing. So, but it's also, dude, come on. You see what I'm saying? So this strip, 5 volts, 10 watts, 6 volts, because it's 4 of them. They're about 1.5 a piece, maybe 1.3, something like that. Pretty close to 6 volts, maybe. It's right around there. Anyways, so it's handling it well, and this will handle this for a very long time, relatively. So what you can do also is put a switch in here, and you can mount this to the bike somewhere, and then you put, you know, you can flip your switch to turn it on, flip the switch to turn it off, and this, I think, I'm just kind of wondering. Let's turn the lights off here and see. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome. So let's check that out. Give me a second. Gonna start killing the lights. There's one. Plus I'm going to douse this. Okay. Let's turn that off. Let's down that laptop. Cool. All right, this is going to be an awesome, awesome experiment to see what kind. This is pretty light controlled in here. You guys are getting the full thing. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. That's very, very intimate setting. All right. Let's go. I'm going to do the same thing. Yeah, you can see some light coming in from outside. So picture the bike at night and stuff like that, and connecting right there. So easily Tron clothing is pretty flexible. You know, it does a little bit go. For the most part, LEDs don't have this kind of bend to them, you know, but they can easily bend like this, all of them. So one idea, and how much this, I mean, I'm already seeing right now, this would make you more visible. It's going to make you more visible. I don't know how much this will light up the street in front of you, because as you can see, I mean, it's a little bit, right? I think there's other lights on the market. This is not intended for that. I don't know how much directional light this really has. It's more stuff like this, just ambient light, you know? Stuff like that. So, but good stuff. Okay, super cool. Let's get the lights back on. Woo! Okay, yep. That was neat. So, can we do this in color LEDs? So very good. Let me get that one too. What are we at now? Okay. Oh, I can redo that. Give me a moment here. Super cool, huh? I knew it was. Thought it was. Give me a moment. Okay. So, don't you know, like, comment, and subscribe. What's up? If you like what you see, give it to me. Yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe. You guys are awesome. So loved. Appreciated. So with this 6 volts, as far as the watts, I'm not sure about like what these can handle. What this kind of simple one can handle. Plus, I also did the same thing, soldering, to one of the female USB-C to the 9 volt. But then this carrier right here is 8. There's 8 slots for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so that's double of the output that this is. This is only 4. This is 8. Do we dare plug it in? I think I think it's going to be all right. Let's give it a shot. Why not? Just see what happens. I think at the most it'll be really bright. I'm not going to do it for a long time, but just let's see what. Because then this. No, This would be, this is 6, this is 12 volts. So that's what we need. That's right. These other strips are 12 volts. That's very good. A lot of them are. So let's see, because we could do that in white light like that was. That was not a soft white light purchase. That was like, I wouldn't say stark. I would say it was a cool white, maybe even. Like, comment, and subscribe, yo. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Let's see what the comments are doing. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Yeah, Dave. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. 12 volts. Got them put in here all properly. Straight up and down, straight up and down. This is series. That works even for little batteries like this. So when they're put in like this, they're in series, and that means the voltage adds. So this is 12 volt. And so let us, and also I got this meter here off of Amazon. And it seems to work well enough. Plugging this in. Let's get you onto the work desk here. All right. Hi. All right. So here we go. So plugging that in. Let's get, okay. You can see that. Let's try to get, sorry. It's possible to see that. Trying to get you to a decent light. I know you could barely see it at one point. Okay, 12 volts up at the top, 12 volts something. And then it rolls around, floats around to other things. 12.16, 12.17, 19 volts, kind of 0.4 watts. I don't know. Yeah. There it is. You can kind of see how it's going right there. How you doing? You guys are awesome. All right. So let's look at some of these 12 volt ones. So just to start with, this is backyard, this is just a container that I carry this stuff in, but I have a whole lot of male and female ends, soldering ends, connectors, stuff like that for this kind of thing. And so I know, let's just try to touch on some of these. So let's see here. Okay. Here we go. Female end, source, battery source, female end, coming together. So now we have 2 live wires, only 12 volts. I think, yeah, it's not that much. It's not like people lick 9 volts, and so I think you're going to be all right with maybe 12. Might be a little bit more of a zap, but I've never tried it. I'm not looking to try it on the YouTube here either. And so let's see. This is one of the oldest ones I have, as far as, let's see if we can get it going. One of the oldest LED strips that I have. And I want to get you guys again closer to this, to the action right here. Okay. So we got there's red and there's a black. Black on this side, red on this side. easy to see there. Let's see how this lines up. So yeah, we did this a lot on some of the other live streams, but I want to hang out with you guys. And yeah. Oh, you see it? It was there. Super cool. That's like really amber. This is like antique kind of an idea. It's pretty cool. Rubber gloves should be all right too. This is 12 volts too, so it doesn't have, yikes. No, it doesn't, that was me. That wasn't the wattage or anything like that. Doesn't have the zap that 110 does. And somebody could let me know. I think it's the volts or something like that. Or no, yeah. Or it's the amps. It's the amps. So, well, this is working. So let's try to get it so it stays there. As I tried to do. This isn't drawn back enough to really grab a hold of some of these wires. And they're not trying to wrap around. You can get it to happen with soldering though, which is easy, you guys. It doesn't take a lot to learn to solder. It's actually one of the most primitive forms of welding. I mean, the heat is really low that's needed, and so it's really entry level, and that's what you're doing is kind of welding these wires together. This is like, I think I'm getting it though. I want it to stay together just to kind of look at it and manipulate, so to speak, it. There we go. Really cool. So check this out too. You're not really getting the color coming through the screen. It is really amber. It really looks like that antique kind of light. You know, that you can get at Lowe's and all that kind of stuff. You can get those bulbs that just look like it's antique light. Is that even gonna stay together for just a smidge so we can talk about it? Oh, I just ordered some clips that would be perfect for this. Temporary clips, you just kind of clip them together without welding. I just ordered them, so maybe we'll have those for the next live. Okay, I'm just gonna hold it in my hand. Okay, so the reason why this looks amber is because it's old. And this is probably 15 years old, maybe. I know it was bought for, I don't know, some sort of, anyways, oh my goodness, this is still working through there. This amber color is not the LED. The LED is a white LED, but the amber is the water resistant housing that it comes in. This is an exterior LED strip, but it is that clear plastic, clear covering. You guys have seen, if you've seen LEDs, you might, exterior LEDs, you know what I'm talking about. It's like a rubber kind of a strip that goes over them, or it's all glued together in a rubber strip. That is yellowed, is what that is. These are white strips, and you're not getting the fullness, but it is really amber. Okay, long story, even longer? Nah, just kidding. I don't want to put that on this bike. That would be really cool for some applications, really neat applications, but that's not it. That's not this one. Oh, I think these are 12 volts also. This I bought for a haunted house thing, and it's all red. And this is a really good idea for, well, that idea was really good for Haunted House. I believe it's spectacle. It's not horror, terror, or anything like that. It's spectacle. Have mercy, Lord. Have mercy on that. In Jesus' name. So, red. Let's go red again. Wrapping the red around. So this should show up. I mean, this is red. Did you get that? It's R-E-D, red. I'm joking. Totally. Like, did I explain it well? All right. Right? So this, and again, you know, maybe it's just these phones and cameras and stuff like that, but it doesn't really pull up the real red effect to it. But this is red, and so I also don't think that this would necessarily be the greatest use of a light for the bike. So far, I'm liking that. The other one, a lot better than something like this, but this is possible. You can do this in small parts. You can do it in, you could put like a red, what do they call it, lens over top of this, like, and make a red lamp for, you know, like a brake light and stuff like that. You could make a brake light out of this kind of stuff. So that's that. Let's pull that apart. Those worked better than the first ones, didn't they? Or that first one. That took a while to get it going. So there's red, and that one. This was a very inexpensive 5-volt, again, very inexpensive light off of Amazon, and I just picked it up. You know, it was cheap, but how we know it's inexpensive is how close the LEDs or how far away the LEDs are from each other. This is like a really long distance. Right there, those two that are covered up by my fingers just a bit, right there. That's a very long distance between LEDs. So this is a really inexpensively made. I think this was like $9, $10, something like that. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to get it to light up. I'd have to research a little bit, but this I think this is multicolor also. But we're gonna put this back in the box because it ain't what we want. So what I'm getting to, and boy oh boy do we have some good stuff. Let's see how this one works. I think this is multicolored. I think it is, and it's already got a male USB, but I think we have all the connections that are needed to get this going. This might be either 5 watts or 12, but let us check that out. Here we go. Here are more of our connectors. So okay. So we have a little bag here of assorted USB stuff. Let's see if we can find what we need for this. This is a male to female USB. Okay, so no, okay, what is this? Is that a female? It is a female. I think we just got it right here. No, we don't need this. Okay. USB 3. That might be I'm not sure what that is. Or C. Yep, C3. Something like that, whatever it is. Okay, I think that's it. That's the setup. So here we go. Works together. Hey, okay. I don't think this is the finished color. Is there? No. This, oh, there it is, right there. Ooh, this could be good, guys. This could really be good, maybe. So this is kind of a magenta color right now. Let's lay it out for you guys. This is not exterior. This is interior. There's no shielding on it. But I just feel there's a decent amount of heat coming from this thing. Let us slow that down. I'm gonna get. Let's fill this back up. That might be only 5 watts. See, if it, that's kind of, to me, that seems like that has been the way as far as like overpower and underpowering something as far as this like a little electronics goes. If you feel it getting weird, just unplug it. That's kind of the thing. Yeah, you can do all the math up front easily. Somewhat easy if you know what to do. Okay, so now we've gone down to 6 volts, and so this should line up pretty good and have the same effect. Okay, that's good. It's probably magenta comes off a little bit more through the screen because it's less voltage. And let's see, how's our heat doing? Oh, fantastic. It's not too much. So let's see. Yeah. So this is multicolor. And this has got a little, this could be something. It's got a little switch right there. There's a mode and speed mode. So you could be riding down the road with this. This would be really cool if this was all, this is kind of good. Is it too hot? No. No. Nope. So this is a little guy right here too. There's a little guy. And so you got a little bit, you can change the speed on that. You can slow it down. What I'm kind of interested in is no. Just a solid color. Let's get a solid color so it stays. I don't know how many modes it's got to go through. Maybe let's try to unplug it first and then plug it back in. Maybe it'll go back to regular mode. You might have to leave it for a little bit. I don't want to at this moment. No. Okay, so let's mode through it again. We'll just get it until it stops. Let's up the speed a little bit. Okay. That'd be all right on a bike. Still, even the flashing would be all right on a bike. And this is not all that long, too. It's not like a... It's a little bit, the individual LEDs are a little bit visible, so it doesn't look all that smooth like the white one does. Okay, gonna keep going through it. Maybe just color. Okay, there we go. So color. So this could be advantageous. There's your white, kinda, or it's kind of like a teal a little bit. It's got some blue in there. So you get the idea. This is a pretty good one because it also, I could put this up by the handlebars and you could just control it somewhat easy. You could go into the fun stuff, or you could just go back to color. You could go into this kind of stuff like at stoplights or something like that. And then you can kick back into a regular color situation when you're driving off. This definitely also, this would only be good for marking your bike, you know, making it visible. This isn't like, I'm gonna get kind of like a flashlight thing, you know, to be able to see out in front of me. And so this is, how long is this? This bench is 8 foot. It's a full 8 foot. So let's see right there. Not all that expensive. Kind of, I don't know. Yeah. You get what you pay for. So this is not even an 8 foot strip. This is like probably about 6 foot or maybe a little bit more. And it does have an adhesive backing. Let's kind of take a look at this one. Or, this is a little bit longer. So you guys like that? Or, I know what you're going to say already. I like it. I love it too. This is awesome. This is really bright. This would definitely be a no nonsense, light, a well lit up bike. So, and I do really like the all lit light of it. The full light. It looks like it's all one light, you know? So you can really do really cool stuff with this. They just started making colored ones like this. You could get all red, all blue, all green, stuff like that. That I've seen, anyways. God has showed me. So, have we done them all? I think we did that one. Yep, we did that one. We did that. We did the red, which this one is. Okay, I'll get you out this newer one. Let me backtrack a little bit. Allow that for me here. So, these I got from a local establishment here in the Quad Cities. And it's a very good LED. This also, I wonder what this would do with 12 volts. I think this is like 24 volt. So underpowering it, let's see how bright it would be underpowering it. Kind of afraid. Cool. Oh, come on. Okay. So we're going through it, kids. We're going through them. Why not? Let's make the right decision. So I got these two strips. I'd really, for the other thing that I'm going to do, I would have to get a new one. See, this even with the 24 volts, that's gonna makes it really bright, and then it might burn out. So, but we don't need to do that right there. Let's see. I wonder if we can. Ooh. That's right. This attempting to make a connection. This is a 3 connector. Let me. Okay. Backing that off. Turning this on. Okay. So this is how juicy this one is. This is pretty juicy. So you can make something like this. I'm sorry about the light quality. In person, this is absolutely beautiful. You get the flavor of that. Cool. So this is more like cotton candy, man. This is a good LED strip. And so it's kind of the same as this one, similar, but it does, the LEDs are a little bit further away, and so it does have that, you can see the individual, see how, you can see that there's separation. It's just, that doesn't look like all like one strip of light. But this is multicolored and multi on a lot of it. Where is it? Is this one? Yeah. It's here somewhere. I know one of these. Oh, there we go. Let's try that one. Okay. Okay. Kind of fun. This is more like for like a parade or something like that. I mean, this is not what I necessarily need. I mean, I like it. It's really cool. I mean, super cool. Wow. It's really red here. Orangey red. Super cool. So this is one of the more awesome ones. But this is also, these are earmarked for a game for the backyard. And so on this particular application, we will not be using it. Now, I did say that this one is really a maybe that we just did that was colorful, that we could change the colors. And also, I mean, maybe I could put two of them on there. That's possible. I do like that white one, but I like the colors also. So a little decision coming up. Lord willing. And so, yeah, I'll get clarity here. And so the white would easily be a lot more visible. It definitely would be visible. Colors would be good. Let's see here. So those, there we go. Okay, put that back. Okay. Yeah. I did want to take a look at those and all of this stuff with you guys to see which one would be the right one to add. And that's probably got all of it, so this probably goes in here. Got a really good short for that coming up. A really good video coming up. I'm gonna love that short. And the video too. Haven't shot that one yet. That's soon. So, let's see. Let's see. Awesome. Like, comment, and subscribe, please. What's up? You guys are awesome. Totally appreciate you. Anything new in the chat? Let's get the David off there. Well, we'll see. What's that? Twitch. All right. Super awesome. Okay. 5:32. All right. Pretty early still. Okay. We could use one of these. I do have a longer one. This is a double. So we did those 4-footers. We showed you the 4-footer roughly. And this one right here is probably about, this is half of a strip. This is about 8 foot. I don't think we'd need that on a bike. I mean, we could, depending upon the bike is what I'm really saying. You could make you can make something really smooth with this kind of thing, and that would be just beautiful. So, on this particular thing, the real ideas that I have are just really like up the front post and underneath the sprocket and then up the back post. That's really, I think, if that's what, yeah, okay, maybe just up the front post. Ooh, huh. Maybe it's just up the front post. There is no back post. Yeah, yeah. So maybe just up the front post. Yeah, I was pushing that one. So, glory to God, though. Thank you, Jesus. All right. So, okay. Lord willing. And this is a brand new one of those, all the white one. And this is only white. And what do they call it? Probably bright. They call it nature white. Yeah. And so this is 500 or 5 volt, 800 lumen, 5 meters. So that's about 15 feet. Color temperature 4000 K. That's what this is. And that's what these are, all of them. So let's grab just one of those small ones that we've already done. Not the big one, which is, the small one right here. Let's replug this in to make sure it's going to work good. And we don't need 12 volts, so we're going to dismantle this a bit. Going to go back with the 5 or 6 volt one. That's got some glue on it. Oh, I could use the naphtha to get the glue off. Let's do that. I wonder if there's still some naphtha on here. Yeah, I could. Let's do that a little bit. You ever get glue, like tape glue on something? Like I said, naphtha is a great thing. Goof off, same thing. Want to clean these up before I tape them again. Get the goo off of them. I like this idea of changing the colors. Maybe we might add something up, maybe another strip or something like that, or maybe in a different, another location, maybe. I wonder if this is, I wonder how well this works with only, if it's with only 6 volts. Let's go. Let's clean this up a little bit. How you guys doing? What is today? Beautiful Thursday. Beautiful Thursday. Did some work this morning, helping somebody clean out a shed. Really a house, really. Okay. 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 All right. Okay. Awesome. Which one do we want to, are they both the same kind of thing? I think so. Let's use the shorter one, maybe. And I think we're going to go with the white light. So let's just check this out. I think we're gonna just tape it. Let me get down with you guys here. I think we're just gonna tape it around the, for this moment. I don't have anything 3D modeled, 3D printed, anything like that yet. It's like a holder for this. There's that. So we're just gonna tape it to the bike temporarily. This is more than enough. So let's see. I think I can do a splitter, which could be really smooth. And then this, let's see what it looks like. It looks okay. So if I can do a splitter, then I can also have these lights like somewhere else on the bike, and then I can have these, so I can also switch back and forth too. Possibly I could put that in the switch. That's possible. Because there's a decent run of wire that goes to these, and there's a small run of wire to this, but this is going to help you get home at night, you know. That's for fun, and also the same thing. It'll help you get home. All right, so let's do this. This does have an adhesive backing, so I am gonna get it with the adhesive backing. I mean, you take these off. I haven't taken any adhesive backings off yet. What I would really like to do, and I'd have to look on Amazon. I'll glue this on at this point. I could tape the top end and the bottom end for tonight if I wanted to. How you doing? What's up? Thank you for subscribing to the YouTube. We're trying to get we're trying to get 1,000 subscribers so we can monetize all that good stuff. You guys are loved, appreciated. Thank you very much for all your love and kind words and things like that. So much appreciated, you guys. So, yeah. So, here we go. I don't know, that's not it. I would probably go this route if it had this light and white quality and how cool this is, linear strip. I would. Okay. Yeah, connection there. I would go this. I think I'm going to go with this one because of the linear strip. If this was like that linear strip and colored, like that is, and that's possible. That's 24 volts though, so there'd be a little bit of messing with that. That would take 16 batteries, and it would run for a very long time on 16 batteries because it would only be a short amount of the strip. I don't need to do that tonight. Let's see. And also this is not exterior. This is okay for exterior. And so I'd rather have the light, awesome light quality to myself, but we'll see. We're just gonna, let me put that back in there. I think that is most, if not all, of the LEDs shown to you guys. So let's clean up a little bit, get the bike back up here and put it on the post, the big post coming up to the front. Or, oh man, I just saw something. Yeah, I could do that too. Well, what is it? We'll see. Ooh. Unfortunately, that's going to have to change. I tell you that right now. It is this. It's this one. Let's put the other one. on here, see if it's just that connection. We'll make sure it's stable. Let's try something other than that. It's around here somewhere. Where's that? There. It'll show up. There's a lot of stuff on the table here. Not that, although I do need these. There it is. Right in front there. Okay. Could be just in like the connection here for these. We're gonna go with the one that's most sturdy because this is gonna be it's a bike ride. This shouldn't have this much jerking around done on it, but see if we can go with a shorter one. Let's go with this one. Okay, this goes over here for, it seemed like maybe just incompatibility with, just wasn't touching. I could probably bend them to touch a little bit easier. Yeah, wasn't making the circuit sometimes. So, okay. Let's get, yep. I do like that on-off switch, that is for sure. Because this will have to be unplugged to turn it off. And all you really have to do is pull one of them, but you got to pull it off completely. And you could ride like that, and then when you're ready, just put it back on, and then when you're ready, turn it off like that. And these again will last a long time. This will last. It went when I tested them before, and these are brand new also. This setup right here went 24 hours straight like this, and it lost a little bit of brightness, it seemed. It definitely did, and because I could tell that on the video, it didn't look like it was blasting white anymore. You could actually see the color of the pool noodle through it. And so it did dim the color down substantially, but that's 24 hours too. And still to this date, I'm still using, actually when we plugged them in first, those batteries are like over a year old. Those other batteries we just used first. So we got this. You guys got this. It's awesome. This is awesome. It's awesome. So, super cool. It's on. So now, with these strips, something like this, it opens up a whole big realm of possibilities for those strips on a bike. You could have, even on clothing and stuff like that too, you could have really sweet stuff going on. Definitely, of course, Tron clothes and stuff like that. I don't know how well this would go. I mean, for biking, that's not all that bad, right? For a bike, at night, I mean, come on. Police would love you. Say thank you. Yep. Let's bring the bike up. Let's get fired up, people. Come on. All right. Let's get it. So here we go. So on the bike, let's go a little bit something. Is that going to work? It does work. Look at that. Super fired up. Could have just showed it to you right there. So my original idea was coming underneath like that. I did just have the idea that it could go under like that, and then it could come down too as well, which would show up a lot of stuff. But I still think at this point maybe it'd come down right here, and I have not. Maybe I would bring the wire back up and then tape it in this area. I certainly, for that switch could have been right up here somewhere, kind of like, yeah, on the handlebar somewhere. But we're not doing that switch on this type. So I think it's really just right here. But I want to terminate, so to speak. So now that you see what it could look like, let's, on the street, like in the upright position, get the idea of what it could look like. And then we'll, or I should say now we'll put it on and give you guys the full view here. What's up? Okay, so this kind of an LED strip, really just, man, this is gonna smoke, kids. So, okay, this could be too long, too, as well. If I just put on the bottom, number one, it'll last longer. There'll be less light out of it. But it also wouldn't be all that kind of a bad thing. But although I could do this kind of thing too as well. I could come up the back, and that would probably be really good. Wow, wait a minute. We could just do this for kind of a fun thing too. I could all the way back up to the seat post. What do you think? And then all the way here. Dude. It's looking kind of good. I think for tonight's trial design process, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to tape these on with black tape with not electrician's tape. I'm going to use masking tape, the good stuff. That's I've got the good stuff. Do I have it here? If not, I'll use the decent stuff. I guess, yeah. Let's just use the decent stuff. I could do it with masking with. So yeah, this will be good. Really, I want to make that straight right there. I still might have to cut maybe a piece off, or maybe not. I could just let that run like that and have this terminate right there. That's probably the best. Is that going to interfere? So now you guys, you kids can do this at home. How you doing? Like, comment, and subscribe. Really easy. 4 AA batteries. That's 6 volts. It's a 5-volt strip. All you need to do is, you can get some quick connects and stuff like that too. You can do this without soldering. Soldering is the good way to do it because it's bonded together. But if you know how to do that, you can do this on your own bike and be the talk of the town, or just be real safe out there. Hallelujah. You know what I'm talking about. So here we go. That's what I wanted you guys to see. Yeah, I know I don't need to be the talk of the town, but it will be good. But so can you see that in there? There's some stuff. I think it's the chain, not the chain guard, but it's is that the derailleur? I think it is, but I think it's going to be okay on that. And so let's just get the right dimension here. This can come up much further, like right there. So I'm just going to tape this to the front side here. And that is awesome. That's working. This is going to be fun to do this. Hopefully the tape stays on all night. Well, yeah. Okay. 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 So right there at the bottom. Let's do that. Oh wow. I could, stop that right there. I could cut this and make it a little bit shorter. I could. I think I might need to attach that seat post a little bit better. What's going on? Hello, SAE. Let's try millimeters. Yes. Yeah, okay. I thought this was getting loose. I wonder if I just hand tightened it before. Doing bike stuff just for a little bit. We are back on to other things soon, but this is easily something. This is a little DIY project. This is not at all, a pro install. This is more of like a mock-up. In the design process, when you're designing something for market, build up, and stuff like that, there are often mock-ups done so you can see spatial relations and all kinds of things like that. And so this is part of that. So I really would like, there's a cable that runs through here also, so it's got to share space with this cable. And we'll see if we can get that done in a way that works together with this. So yeah, let's do that. A little bit of tape right in the middle here, the bottom. Pretty clean bike anyways. It should work. So now we have this much cable to play with where we want this thing to go, to sit. I could maybe mount this maybe up here. Again, I think I'm probably just going to do it. We'll see. Might be like right in there or something like this. I think this will light up the wheels. People will know what it is. It's a bike, and they won't be blinded by it necessarily. Just a strip, and so I think it's good. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be all right. So. Hope all is well. Love you guys. Come check out the channel. Doing good stuff. We got plenty of stuff coming. We've been talking about it, bragging about it for a long time. But Lord willing, we'll get it done. That certainly is going to be good enough for the maiden voyage. Do I have to bring this closer to the camera? Maybe. Clearly, this cable can be run anywhere. You know, it can just be, it'll probably just be like this, and maybe I could zip tie. I could have zip tied this on. Do I have? I think I might. We got tons of stuff, and I don't know if we have zip ties. They're here. I mean, I know I bought even like one of those tubes of zip ties, maybe. I think we will try to grab those soon. They're not going to be over there. That's not necessarily a tool. It would probably be next door if we do that. But I really would like this to be going right along the back, but there's some stuff in the way. We could terminate it and then wire around stuff to really install it nice, and maybe that's the way we'll do it. But I tell you, with this bike, I don't need to go too far. I don't really need it. With this bike, if this was going to be a product, full on, it would probably be just from here to here. And it would be all, and it would be mountable. You could drill in and then snap some clips in and have like this on a straight rod. It was like that. And that's, I'm going to test this out tonight. That's what part of this is about, is just testing it out to see how much light it gives out, how well it looks, how good it looks. You know, it doesn't, you know, all sorts of stuff. And so, I thought I had a zip tie. I've got zip ties somewhere, but I might have to gank it off of something else. Hello. Nope. There we go. That's what we did. Awesome. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, guys, for comment. Thank you for all your beautiful comments. Appreciate them. Looking for something else. I'm probably just black taping this thing again. Doesn't look like there is much over here as far as that kind of stuff goes. I have had many. They might be in the old shop too. Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. yeah, left some stuff behind in the old shop. So, good enough. Good enough. It's going to look pretty cool. Let's, you know, it's going to look pretty good. What is that? 58, okay. Unplug it for just a little bit. It'll probably look pretty cool going down the road. Probably look fired up, I'm telling you. I don't know many people. Maybe there's stuff like this out. I don't think that there is. I have not seen any around town. Some motorcycles have stuff like this for sure. Our e-bike will. And so, don't claim that. Our e-bike will. So, God is good. So let's do that. So I'm going to rip off a strip. Awesome. What you can do with duct tape. I'll show you guys what I'm doing here in a second. How you doing? How's your Thursday? Happy Thursday evening at this point. Evening. I like to put an E-N on that. Evening. Or pronounce it that way. Or pronounce the evening. Okay. And plus, to stop it, again, this is just riding around town, trying to be seen at night. You'll notice no reflectors. No reflectors, right? No reflectors. No reflectors. That's why. I think this is a sports bike competition and something like that, maybe. I don't know. Looks pretty fired up, but no reflectors whatsoever. So actually probably a pretty light solution for this kind of thing. Very little weight on something like this. So, but this is, this just kind of hanging in the breeze. I'm going to see how it works. But I will have to go back in. Yeah. Yep. What are those things? Okay. Hallelujah. How you doing? Love you guys.